What's up, y'all? This is Ziggy Doom, man. I'm not going to do no editing or nothing like that to this video. I just want to be real quick. I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about desperation and stupidity, right? First of all, as a disclaimer, if this video offends anybody, I do not care, okay? Because sometimes some things have to be said. There's just no cause for it, okay? Now, there's people that are desperate for love, desperate for attention, desperate for friends, desperate for anything, really. There's no point in being desperate for those things, okay? If you can't get friends and love and attention and affection the regular way, then it's not going to be genuine. If you got to go above and beyond to get these things, then it's not going to be genuine when you get it. If you got to always be the friend that picks everybody up, drops everybody off, spends the money, buys everything. If you're that friend, then everybody's going to keep using you, okay? They're not going to be your friends because you're a good person. They're going to be your friends because they can benefit off you, okay? Don't get it twisted. If somebody is your friend, it's certain things they wouldn't allow to happen to you, to your kids, to things that matter to you, okay? That's not how friendship works. But if you are always the one to bail people out of jail and drop this person off and take this person here and there, then yes, they're going to use you. Okay, don't be desperate for friendship or desperate to fit in. You don't need to do that because in the end, you're going to end up being hurt and looking stupid. Now, those that are desperate for affection and desperate for love, okay, you gotta put on all this makeup and take these high angle pictures and put them online and try to pretend like you're something that you're not just to get a couple of likes and comments and this and that from guys. Guess what? Yes, you'll get that. And yes, guys will sleep with you because that's what guys do. You go out of town or wherever, you open your legs, guys gonna sleep with you. And if you go above and beyond that, then they gonna, yes, guys will do that. We will do that. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's love. That don't make you special. That don't make your stuff any better than anybody else's. You're delusional. Okay, and a lot of times people use confirmation bias to convince themselves that they are worth more and they have more to offer than they really do. Okay, just because guys give you compliments and sleep with you when you go visit them doesn't mean you're special. You're different. Any woman can get a man. That's the way the world works. You open your legs, you will get a man. But if that's all you have to offer, guess what? The relationship ain't going to last very long. And hey, if doing that makes you happy and it's no big deal to sleep with a lot of men, continue doing it, But you're not going to be happy in the end. At some point, whether you're 40, 50, 60, you're going to be like, you know what, maybe I need to settle down. And ain't no man going to take you serious if you're going to sleep with him and have nothing else to offer. Literally. Okay? Now, people that use their children to their advantage, that doesn't make you a good parent. That makes you manipulative. Okay? Anytime you use your children for leverage in a situation that involves the other half, that's not good parenting. Okay, good parenting is when you can actually have a conversation with your child's other half in a positive light around your child. Okay, you don't curse and scream and fuss around the child because guess what? You may not like the child's other half, but that child likes that child's other half. Okay, so if you have an issue with that child's other half, you take it to that child's other half and behind closed doors, not around that child. Okay. Too many times people use confirmation bias, like I said earlier, to convince themselves that they're a good person, they're a good woman, they deserve a good male, or they worth more than they are. And it doesn't help when these same people have a bunch of idiots around them reinforcing that stigma. Okay, don't delude yourself. You're not worth more than you think you are. You're not as good as a parent as you think you are. You're not as you don't have as many real friends as you think you do. Okay? Today was just one of them days where I had to rant, okay? Because I got disturbing news and I got to address this stuff, okay? I don't care about who gets mad or who gets offended. If the truth offends you, then so what? That's what I do, okay? Delusional people thinking they're worth more than they are. Desperate people who need attention. They need friends. They need people to compliment them and they got to get all this positive attention or whatever. People that play the victim. No one is the victim all the time. That is impossible for somebody to be the victim all the time. The reality of these things are, if you sit down, look in the mirror and say, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? How do I deserve this? How do I deserve that? Just be real with yourself, okay? Because at the end of the day, everybody in my life that don't like me or don't agree with me can walk out of my life. And you know what's not going to change? My finances, my level of intelligence, and my interactions with my kids. So if you offended and you walk, I'm not going to lose no sleep. I'm tired of these people thinking that they're worth more than they really are. And they convince themselves of this when they have nothing to offer. Okay. I'm a good parent. Why are you a good parent? Why? What makes you a good parent? Okay. What makes the other half a bad parent? Okay. Come on, man. I just blew up today. Okay, I apologize. This is not normally me. You guys know I'm a little more, but today was just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. It's just like all of this stuff happened at once, and I'm doing this rant, you know, and I ain't gonna edit it. I ain't gonna monitor nothing. I'm just getting this out of my system. But stop being delusional. Okay, stop being desperate for friends, desperate for attention, desperate for love. If it doesn't come natural, it's not authentic. You will get a guy, listen to me, you will always be able to get a guy to get between your legs. That does not mean he loves you. That just means you opened your legs and he got in between it. And do not talk about other women that do that if you do the same thing, okay? Don't do that, because guess what? You become a hypocrite, okay? You become a hypocrite. Don't talk about how bad of a mother or bad of a father or bad of a parent this person is when you allow certain things to happen around your children that shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen, man. It shouldn't happen, okay? And at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not going to lose no sleep over anybody that walks out of my life or doesn't associate with me anymore, because it does not change the three main things: my finances, my level of intelligence, and my interactions with my kids. So that's it, man. This ain't a moment with Ziggy. This ain't in the news. This is just me ranting. All right, I got to go get my kids.